Welcome Scorpio to your weekly reading. This is for the 23rd to the 30th of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Scorpio, I'm starting off with your oracle card. This is going to give us the core theme for the week. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Scorpio, I'm going to start off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Your core theme this week, my dear Scorpios, is reconciliation. And with this message, it can speak to us of making amends and reconciling with somebody we might have had an argument or fallen out with. Or, my dear Scorpios, reconciliation can also speak to us of somebody from the past making contact this week. So it just could be somebody you lost touch with for many years, be it a friend or a family member, and all of a sudden, seemingly out of nowhere, they make contact. So we will soon see where this comes up for you. I'm going to start off over here with Seven of Swords, and we're looking at the area you should focus on. So we want to see now what Seven of Swords is all about for Scorpio, please. The King of Wands. Scorpio, I'm going to take one more card here for you. I just want to see if I can get some deeper insight into this message for you. The Hanged Man. Scorpio, you are presenting under this message as King of Wands. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. So we see you very strong, very empowered, and very dynamic this week. Now, my dear Scorpios, this reconciliation could be coming through either from you or from the other party. But with Hanged Man sitting here, it's either something you have been thinking about for some time or the other party. And when I see Hanged Man here, it's that energy, my dear Scorpios, of if I reach out to them, will they reciprocate? Will they be happy to hear from me? How should I do it? Is now the right time? And Seven of Swords really tells me how you have been almost strategically planning when would be the right time, how would you do it, what would be the best way to do it. And of course, if this is coming from the other party, I see them doing the same thing. And now, interestingly, my dear Scorpios, they could be having very similar thoughts to you at the same time. Scorpio, there is always that wonderful energy of synchronicity. It's when you're thinking of somebody, they're thinking of you. And that is almost what I'm getting here. Whoever this is for you, whether it is just someone you lost touch with or someone you fell out with, now we're in the festive season and there's so much joy and celebration going around. You might be feeling that this is the right time, or of course they might be feeling this is the right time. And my dear Scorpios, if you're feeling it's the right time, then it is the right time to make contact. And for my Scorpios who don't initiate the first move, please do not be surprised if the person that you are thinking about so intently reaches out first. But whatever it is, I do see a connection coming through, and it's from somebody, my dear Scorpios, you've been spending a lot of time thinking about. So actually I feel this is a very positive message coming through. Right, let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are, and I'm just going to clarify 8 of Cups. So we just want to see now what 8 of Cups is all about for Scorpio. Justice. Now, my dear Scorpios, this message is very interesting, and it's not going to relate to everybody. But there are some of my Scorpios who need to hear it. If you by chance had to walk away from a situation or a relationship because there was some kind of unfairness going on, and the energy I'm seeing here, my dear Scorpios, is if this is a romantic relationship and your significant other wasn't being fair to you, they were either lying to you or speaking badly to you or gaslighting you in some way, and so it left you with no choice but to leave. This could have been an unfair situation going on at work. Maybe you were being severely underpaid. Maybe you were made to work overtime and never given compensation, and whoever your boss was kept taking advantage, and so it left you with no choice but to move onward. With Justice sitting here, somehow this week you're going to hear something that gives you this sense of validation. And of course, you can imagine this is going to come through so diversely for everybody. But we'll just go back to that unfair work example. You could hear this week that the boss who was behaving so badly towards you was fired for their behavior. So it gives you this feeling of, right, justice has been served. Somehow, somewhere, my dear Scorpios, where you removed yourself out of a situation that was not fair to you, there's going to be something that comes through this week that gives you the sense of justice. So I do not feel that you have any challenge coming up this week. If, however, you felt that you were treated unfairly in any way, this week the scales of justice are balanced and you're going to feel redeemed in some way. Very nice energy to come through, especially, my dear Scorpios, closing off the year, so you can leave this behind as we move into the new year. Now let us move on and see what 4 of Pentacles is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we just want to see now what 4 of Pentacles is for Scorpio, please. The Hierophant. Scorpio, you've got a very beautiful message coming through. It's always very auspicious for me to see the Hierophant coming out under messages and advice from Spirit, because the Hierophant comes in with this energy of above, so below. And as you can see in our 4 of Pentacles card, we have this chap clutching the pentacle very closely to his chest. Spirit wants you to know, my dear Scorpios, that as we close off this year and go into the new year, something that did not manifest or happen for you in 2024 is not lost. Something that you value, something that is very dear to your heart. It might not have come about as you wanted in 2024, but Spirit does not want you to give up hope, because if this still means so much to you, you're going to be carrying this energy with you into the new year. Nothing is lost. Spirit is asking you to have faith. There is divine timing at play. Not everything happens exactly when we want it to happen. But if this particular dream means so much to you, Spirit is asking you not to let go just yet. You are being asked to have faith and to believe. There is divine timing playing out, my dear Scorpios, and things will happen as they are meant to. So it's a strong message here of don't give up. Keep the faith, keep believing. Even if something so close to your heart did not happen for you in 2024, maybe you never got that dream job. Maybe you never got your business off the ground. Maybe you weren't able to move to your dream home. Or you never met somebody romantically that had substance that you could form a long-term relationship with. Don't give up, my dear Scorpios. Hierophant is asking you to keep the faith. Very interesting message coming through. Now let us see what Six of Cups is all about, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Right, let us see now what Six of Cups is all about for Scorpio, please. The Magician. My gosh, my dear Scorpios, what a wonderful way to end off the last week of 2024. What I am seeing here, my dear Scorpios, is very connected to what we have just seen and spoken about. And for many of my Scorpios, Spirit is going to give you some kind of a gift, a sign or a message to let you know that the energy of manifestation is still possible. This is why we have the message of don't give up come through so strongly. You are going to be seeing something coming through, my dear Scorpios, and it could come through by somebody giving you the most wonderful unexpected present. It could come through from this person from the past and saying, Scorpio, you cannot believe how I've missed you. Come on, let's get together and have a catch up. Something is coming through that gives you this feeling, my dear Scorpios, of, right, Spirit sees me. I'm loved, I'm blessed, I'm appreciated. And my dreams, my wishes, everything that I have put up out onto the spiritual realm is not lost. There are strong signs of things now happening and manifesting. What an incredible way to close off 2024 and enter 2025. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and blessed last week of 2024, and I am sending you all so much love.